Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to turn the lights on in a car while in Photoshop. This will also work for anything else you need to turn the lights on for. Let's get into it. Okay, so we are here in Photoshop. First thing we want to do is import our image. Once we have that in, we can fit it into the canvas. Click enter. And then click U on your keyboard or go over here to the ellipse tool. You can left click to choose if it's not set on the ellipse tool, but you want to have it on the ellipse tool. Then drag. If you don't hold shift while you're dragging, you see like it's not a perfect circle. You don't want that, so hold shift, drag, make a circle, go to filter, render, lens flare, click rasterize, click this, put it somewhere in the middle. I think that's good. You can choose all these other options, but for the car, I think this one works the best. And you can make it bigger, brighter, depending on what you like. I think 85 works good. I think that's good. And click OK. Go to the blending mode over here, normal, and go to screen. So you can see that's pretty much it. Control T to adjust it. Make it smaller. Zoom in. A little bit smaller. That's good. One thing you can do, because for this image it works pretty well, but if your image is too like to the side or the angle isn't right, then what you can do is you can Control T, left click, go to distort, and just make the perspective make sense. So this one's a little bit like this. Click enter, Control T. So now the perspective is right. Couldn't really tell before, but now it's right. Control J to duplicate it, Control T, and move it to the other lamp. Make it a little bit smaller, not too much. That should be good. So there you go. That's super simple. What you can do is reduce the opacity on these a little bit depending on what you want. What we can do to really see what's happened to the image right now, we can't really tell because it is the picture, it's day on the picture, so we can just add an exposure, bright and contrast layer, reduce the brightness, bring it way down. Now you can see there are the lights. That is pretty good. Now as you can see, it has these little circles around. If you don't want that, what you can do is unsee this, and now you can see the little circles. If you want to smooth that out a little bit, what you can do, make a layer mask on top of these with a brush, decent sized brush. Make sure it's a soft one. Just go around the edges. Just make sure going around the edges. Just smoothing out those edges. That one's good. Now click on the bottom one. Just smooth them up just a little bit. Just don't want to have the circles coming off. I think that's good. Yeah, see, now you don't have the circles going off. That's fine right here because it's the lens flare, but the first big one, that if you don't want it, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but if you don't want it, it just makes it a little bit nicer. We can make this a little bit darker to just see the effect a lot more. And yeah, there you have it. That's how you do it. Here are the steps. If you want to just screenshot them so you can memorize them or whatever, you can make a circle. So first you gotta make a circle shape, then you go to filter, which is over here, then you click the render, then you go lens flare, and then just adjust it to however you want it, and that should work. So that is it. That should be your final result. Hopefully this video was helpful, and yeah, have a good day.